Hi, my name's Kurt Lauder. But here in the Philippines, people call me Luby. I'm a science educator and businessman, and I'm starting a soup and bread company. Well, we're gonna make a health food company. Because when I came to the Philippines, the food here is so unhealthy. It's been influenced by American corporations, and this is my answer to hundreds and hundreds of people I've met with chronic diseases. You can find me on Facebook, Belle and Luby. Belle is my fiance. She's mad at me right now because I keep tripping over her flip-flops. In the Philippines, they put their flip-flops everywhere, man. And you always gotta be watching where you're walking. So I tripped over them like 3 times a day. I wish she was in this video because she's way cuter than me, but I'm the one doing it. Anyhow, Belle and Luby, we've created this soup. She's done all this work today, but she's wore out and doesn't want to make the video. So I'm gonna take you through what we've been working on. I'm gonna flip the camera around. This is my new right-hand man. This name is Andrew. Andrew, what's your last name? Say it for the camera.
Andrew Arsenis.
Andrew Arsenis, okay. He helped out getting all this today. So we are making the soup. The first thing that we have here that I need to show you, this is a white Westinghouse food processor. I need a way better processor. And we use this to grind the pineapple. Over here we have taro. How do you say taro in Bisaya?
That's ube, I believe.
Ube. And then, well, I know this is piña, okay? So we blend these two. In the soup, we have the pineapple so it's sweet. And some of the Filipinos, they're like, why are you putting pineapple in there? Well, it's because you guys are addicted to sugar. So my soup has natural sugar, but look at all the fiber in there. You got it. When you have your sugar, you gotta have it with fiber. And the taro also has a lot of fiber. So moving over, the other thing that we've processed, we've got some onion and garlic. This is our kick-ass food processor here that turns things into cubes or shreds it. This is 13,000 pesos or a little more than $200. You could order this on AliExpress, okay? And it's got several different attachments. It shreds, it slices, it dices, it makes chop suey. One of the favorite things that it makes these little cubes. It also makes kind of like these French fry slice things. So we have cabbage here. Cabbage, what's the name of the Bisaya?
Repolyo.
Okay, repolyo. And what's this here?
Is that morning glory?
Yeah.
That's kangkong.
Morning glory is cancan. And then over here we have spinach, which is alagbate.
I believe so.
Alagbate, okay. And then here we have sweet potato. And I know that is called camote. That's fun to say. And over here we have this pumpkin here. This is called calabaza. You know, it's like squash or pumpkin, whatever, man. This helps you lose weight. These help you lose weight. This is your good carbohydrates full of fiber. This is what we're going to replace rice with. The Philippines is eating way too much rice. They're importing it. And rice just causes so much environmental devastation. Okay, rice is 25,000 liters per kilogram to grow it. This is 5,000 liters per kilogram to grow it. And if you grow it in other ways, you can drastically reduce it. Over here we have string beans, which have been diced. What's the name of string beans?
I actually don't know.
Okay, it's string beans. All right, man, they're long. And this is eggplant. And then over here, hey, here's our protein. You want to throw some meat in our soup? Have at it, boss. But we're trying to offer a plant-based soup. We're not vegan. We're just saying, hey, it's not difficult. We all need to eat more vegetables. So we have a vegetable soup. We might throw some fish or chicken in it, but today we're just making it vegetable. I bought this used. I've got these pots. One here is this is like the infrared, and this is the better type. I can't remember. But walking through outside, as you can see, I'm doing all my research in my home, and it's difficult. So I'm asking for patrons today to help fund. I need a little miniature factory or even just a decent commercial kitchen. Just showing you all my plants. I'm proud of my plants. We've been growing lots of spinach and stuff. We grow it here, but then we take it over to our farm and transplant it. As you can see, I'm sending this video to my dad too. So I'm just kind of showing off. I made all these plants from transplanting them from different places. just kind of going through some of our equipment here. This is when we get better at our videos, we're going to start scripting it. This is just off the cuff. This shelf, we repurpose it, okay? When I'm grinding coconuts with my coconut grinder, I need a place to put my gloves. I need a place to put the different rags and stuff. Then we bring it over here. This is where, once we grind the coconut, we have shredded coconut, we put it in this thing, man, and it's just a jack. And this thing jacks it up, and then that squeezes the milk out. After we squeeze the milk out, we put the coconut pulp into this kick-ass reused oven, okay? And then we put that actually in the blender, and that's how we make coconut flour for our bread. Coming over here, as far as cooking goes, we're trying to cook this stuff in all different ways. On the inside, I showed you electric stove. That's the way we want to go. We want to go electric because we want to go all solar. But we can also cook it with, this is charcoal. This is charcoal made from the coconut shell. There's our coconuts. Oh, and by the way, this is Inigo. What we do after the coconut pulp, sometimes we do sun dry the coconut pulp before we put it into the oven. And that lets us get up to about 45 degrees Celsius. But if we don't get up to like above 65, we risk getting aflatoxin in our coconut flour. And that's carcinogenic and causes cancer. One other little thing I have on display that I'm going to be working on, that's just black landscape hose. We're going to run that through a water pump. We're going to recirculate water on sunny days. And I think I can get our water up to about 65 degrees Celsius. And, you know, we need to get the water up to usually right around 90 degrees to pasteurize our coconut milk. Because we pasteurize our coconut milk and then we put it in a freezer. Right now we got a bunch of soup we've made in there. We're making all kinds of variety of soup. But basically, you could see what we're working with here. We're working on a shoestring budget. And look, I don't need another grinder. The grinder, this thing runs 48 hours. And this press is good. The oven, man, like it doesn't have temperature control. We literally have this knob to adjust the flame up and down. So we're gonna need like a good electric oven, a good dehydrator. Solar is extremely cheap. If we can get some solar, we can run all this off solar plus battery, and maybe that's like $3,000-4,000 US because I got a buddy who will put it together. I got people volunteering for this, and hey, I don't know if we're going to be a company, a nonprofit, a co-op, but we're trying to make the best soup, bread, and coconut milk substitute, and we're trying to help these farmers get more money and help them stop just having to sell to the wholesale markets and get them with a finished product. And that finished product has got to be healthy, has got to be environmental, and God willing, we'll be able to, after a few years, start paying. This guy, I'm starting him out at 15,000 pesos. I got to get this guy to 85,000 pesos, bare minimum, so that he can pop out 2 kids, have a decent home, and an electric car, you know? And I've been looking for this guy. I've been looking for him for a while. Oh, hey, here's the stems left over from our spinach. We will be replanting those. And here's our coconuts right here. We crack these things open. We save the water. We use everything. And we want to be part of a revolution in the Philippines that cares about health, environment, and hey, we also care about human rights. And we're trying to work about that. These food companies here in the Philippines, they're in a hyper-competitive environment and they can't pay their workers enough. But if we can start to show that there's a market for healthy food and the return on investment is more than what they're getting just selling what they're selling, they can slowly over time transition, and then we could get the food companies working with us to get living wages. Because they can't really, some of them pay decent, most of them, they can only get paid what they can afford to make money on. They've got investors. They've got to make money. So please, if you could send us a few bucks so we can get some better equipment. And as you see, man, like I'm renting this house for $350 a month. This is all my landlord's storage, by the way. This isn't my storage. I keep my stuff clean. As you can see, I'm organized. I'm a science teacher. But I need something. I can't keep making soup in my house. So please, we need your help. Love you. God bless. If you're not religious and you're ethical, hey, we're all about that, man. We want a meaningful life. We want people to be happy. And that's what we're all about. Health, sustainability, high paying jobs. And, let's just, let's have a meaningful, fun life. And let's work hard, play hard. And, well, we got to relax too. But it's all about a good life. It could be a really good life. Love you. Bye.